YouTube and Snapchat and Rumble and fuck, shake your tits, and swing your dicks. It's Friday, baby, so let's get down with another gob-swallowing episode of your favorite internet sensation, Libation Friday Wrap-Up. Before we get today's show kicked off, I want to tip my hat to today's libation. I needed something a little fun, okay? Something a little refreshing. So I went with a rye and ginger highball. Now, the cocktail highball is a pretty simple cocktail. It's often misunderstood. A highball is basically any type of alcohol with a carbonated mixer. So it doesn't necessarily have to be ginger ale. It could be, Jim Beam and club soda. That's a highball. Jack and Coke is technically a highball. Vodka Club is a highball. A highball is any kind of alcoholic drink with a carbonated mixer. Why they call them highballs? I don't fucking know. All I know is they're good. So Azalu to drink up and be somebody. That's good. I used a little Basil Hayden's dark rye, about 2.5 ounces, and just filled it up with some Canada Dry ginger ale. And there you go. That's it. Quick and simple. Salud. Okay. Well, what a fucking week, huh? So the Pope almost died this week. He's got pneumonia, a bunch of other fucking things. I hear he's getting better though. I never understood why they always find like the oldest fucking people to be Pope. Okay, like you're not gonna get a lot of mileage out of them when they're fucking like 78, 80 years old. You got maybe a couple of years and then they're dead. Then you gotta, recall the enclave and elect a new pope. Why don't you just get a younger pope? I don't know. Pope John Paul. I don't know how old he was when they fucking made him pope, but they got a lot of mileage out of that Polak. I mean, he hung in there for a while. Then they replaced him with the Nazi, and he didn't last too long. I guess it got out that maybe. He was in the SS. I guess some unsavory deeds that he might have done in Nazi-occupied Germany got out. He just suddenly fucking retired. They stuck him in the Swiss Alps, and no one's heard from him again. And then they got this guy, Pope Francis, okay, who he's 100, okay. I hope it gets better, but I never understood why they always go with like these fucking old farts. You know what they really need? I think they should get a black pope. Hey man, that's a good idea. I think you know what? I think I'd like that job myself. Leroy, what the hell you know about being a pope? You shut the fuck up. I'll tell you. You know what? Wait, hold on a second. Let's back this up. I only said that because I want to see all these old Italian ladies in Italy have a fucking heart attack. But I think it's about time we had a black pope. You know what I'm saying? You got to represent a little bit. They got some black Catholics out there, don't they? Well, yeah, I guess they do. I mean, like I said, black and red's one of my favorite color combinations. So, yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying. So, you want to be Pope Pops? That's right. You want to be Pope Pops? Ah, man, I use my government name. Pope Leroy Pops Jenkins. Yeah, I like the sound of that, man, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, I think the Pope should be a black man. I mean, they dress the motherfucker up like a pimp anyway. Yeah, this is true. He does wear a lot of red. Ooh, Lord, you blaspheming over here. Ooh, Leroy, your ass gonna just burst in the face. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been riding around Italy in a Cadillac like that, in a Pope mobile. You know what I'm saying? Getting all them sisters in line and shit. Sisters? Wait a minute. You mean like the nuns, the penguins? Yeah, the sisters. I'm pretty sure they're all fucking lesbians. What you mean, man? I said they're all lesbians. They all have liquor licenses. Liquor licenses meaning like to drink? No. Liquor licenses. Like the... Ooh, Lord. Ooh, you did that with your tongue. Ooh, I started to drip. Drip, motherfucker. You goddamn pissed your motherfucking drawers, you disgusting bitch. Ooh, shut the fuck up, nigga. Ooh, it's running down my leg. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, baby. Ooh, I gotta go take a hot and cold shower. Ooh. See what you got and done now? I like that, dog. Who do I gotta call? Who do I send an email to be Pope? I don't know what to tell you, Pops. I guess you'd have to fucking email the Vatican. But I'm pretty sure there's a criteria. What do you mean? They're racist? No, no, no. I mean, like, you'd have to be a priest and then, a bishop and a cardinal. Like, I mean, you can't just apply. It's not a fucking DEI job. God damn it. You know what? They had to go get rid of that DEI shit now. Wow. Those two are special, huh? Anyhow, moving on. Gene Hackman, who's one of my favorite actors, believe it or not, died the other day. He was 95 years old. Now, a 95-year-old dies, the world don't fucking, nobody's surprised. The fact of the matter is, it's the manner in which they found him dead that's a little bit suspect. So, he was 95 years old. He was found dead in his house in New Mexico, along with his wife, who was 64, and their dog. So, apparently he was dead for a couple of days. I think maybe, a maintenance guy found him, and the guy was like, because God only knows the stink. They were there decomposing, like he had, he was all fucked up. So he was found like dead, face down in his mudroom. The wife was found dead in the bathroom on her side, and there was an open bottle of pills strewn about, and then the dog was found dead there too. They had two other dogs which were still running around, but the manner in which they were found dead is suspect. Now, there was no sign of forced break-in, no sign of trauma, no carbon monoxide poisoning, no carbon dioxide poisoning. So I don't know what the fuck. I mean, unless this was a murder-suicide, but I guess we're going to have to find out. They are doing an investigation, but it is a shame. I just watched The Birdcage the other night, and Gene Hackman was on. And Gene Hackman was a great actor. Like, he was a very versatile. He could be funny. He could be serious. The guy was an all-around, just great actor. One of my favorite movies, The French Connection with Popeye Doyle, Gene Hackman. Okay, so, I don't know. It's a shame. So as I lose to Gene. And the big news of the day, Trump told Zelensky off and then threw him out of the fucking White House. No. Zelensky went to the White House today to sign this deal that gives the United States mineral rights in the Ukraine, which we need these fucking minerals for, to construct all these goddamn batteries and shit like that, for electric batteries and AI and all this crap. They were going back and forth. Basically, Trump said, look, we gave you assholes $350 billion, okay? We're going to negotiate the end of this war, but nothing in this world is free. In exchange for that, we want the mineral rights for the Ukraine. So they eventually agreed, but they were like, well, we want to be in NATO. No, NATO ain't going to fucking happen. Get the taste out of your mouth, okay? So Zelensky has a habit of making demands. Like, he's got this fucking, like, his sense of entitlement. Like, he's, like he's one of these motherfuckers on welfare, okay? So, and I've said this, I don't like the guy. I find it very disrespectful. Every time he comes here begging for money, he doesn't even have the fucking courtesy to put a suit and tie on. Shows up in sweats all the time. Okay, which, I'm a sneakers and t-shirt guy, hoodies, jeans, all that shit. That's how I dress. But, when it comes time to suit up, I'm no stranger to a Canali suit. I mean, when it's time to, come correct, nobody does it better than the kid, all right? So, I'm just as comfortable in a fucking suit and tie as I am like this. But more on that later. So anyhow, there was this big historic thing. Zelensky's supposed to come to the White House to sign this deal, and he pulls up fucking Trump. Trump actually, this is why I love Trump. Trump instantly started making fun of him. He gets out of the car and goes, hey, look at him, he's all dressed up today. Look, you're all dressed up. Meanwhile, he's mocking him. Because Zelensky gets out of the fucking car, and he looks like a fucking 4-year-old standing next to Trump. And he's wearing a fucking sweatshirt and sweatpants. This guy's a fucking billionaire, too. You don't have a fucking suit and tie? They all got shot up? Maybe you keep them in your home in Florida. You know what I mean? So, anyhow, Right out of the gate. Trump's mocking him. So they have a sit down in the Oval Office before they're supposed to sign the deal, and they have a press conference. And out of the fucking blue, this little son of a bitch just starts in like he gets fucking mentally irregular. Vance is talking. He goes, you don't know nothing about diplomacy, and he's like making all kinds of comments that there's no guarantees for the Ukraine that Russia isn't going to invade. That he just went fucking bananas, and all of a sudden Trump turned around and like basically put him in his fucking place. It was fucking great. I'm sure you all have seen the footage already, so I don't have to rehash it. But he basically told him, yo, you're on no fucking grounds to make demands here, okay? You could be a little fucking respectful, is what you could be, okay? We're the ones helping you out, okay? Without us, you're fucked. Understand that. You have no cards, he told him. He goes, that card. He goes, no, you're definitely playing cards here. Okay, you're gambling with the lives of your people and the possibility of World War III. Either we help you, and this is what you got to do. You're not joining NATO. We're not putting a fucking garrison in the Ukraine. We're not getting involved in this war. The best guarantee at safety that you're going to have is us having the mineral rights. Because anyone knows if you invade the Ukraine now, the U.S. has the mineral rights. Now we have a vested interest. You're going to wake up. You're going to poke the fucking bear. Nobody wants to do that. That'll keep Russia in their place. He's like, the only reason why you're acting like a tough guy is because we enable you to. Without us, you wouldn't be so fucking tough. He actually said that. Loved it. And then Vance jumped in. He goes, you know what? You could try being a little fucking thankful. How about that? Seriously, this little fucking guy, and not that I'm giving Biden any credit here, but even Joe Biden fucking leaned into him once because the guy got on the phone, starts making demands, and Biden goes, how about start off with thank you? Okay? Maybe be a little thankful that we're helping you, you little fuck. Okay? And Trump did this right out in the open for everybody to see, just put this little cocksucker in his place and then kicked him the fuck out of the White House. Love it, okay? Seriously, that's how you do it. And I gotta say, Trump handled it a lot more diplomatically than I would have. Okay? How he didn't turn around and crack this motherfucker in the teeth, I don't know. That would have went a lot different if I was there. Just say, get your little fucking midget ass up and get the fuck out of my White House. Okay? You little cocksucker. And the next time you come back in here begging for money, have the courtesy and the decency to show some respect and put a little fucking suit and tie on. You should come crawling in here on your hands and knees and kissing the bottom of my shoes because you'd be speaking fucking Russian if it isn't for the United States. Get the fuck out of here. Look, I don't have Secret Service kick the shit out of you on the way out. Seriously. If that were me, I would have had Secret Service beating this little midget with a fucking belt the whole way down the hallway until they threw his dumb ass out. Okay? Apparently, he was... Apparently, he was begging to come back in because they kicked him out. Vance basically told him he should be grateful instead of fucking around. And they threw him out. And he was apparently begging to come back in, but Marco Rubio told him, nope, you gotta go, pal. You just pissed off the boss. What are you, fucking crazy? You're just fucked up, dude. You're out. Okay? This little shitbag wanted to get cute in front of the fucking cameras, and he got schooled. That's what happened. Okay? You don't disrespect the United States. Okay? He fucked up. He fucked up big time. Now, if I was the president, I wouldn't have nothing to do with the guy. We don't need that. Fuck it, let Russia have the Ukraine. We make the mineral right deal with them. They'll do it. Okay, look, you know what? We're gonna pull out any aid, any funding. Go ahead. You got a week. Wipe them out. And when you're done, we want the mineral rights. I would turn around and call Putin up tomorrow. Okay? We should have never been in this fucking... This war should have never happened. The only reason it happened is because they let this little shithole, this little shitbag, run his mouth off on how he wants to be part of NATO, and Biden floated the possibility of him joining NATO, which is what fucking triggered Russia. Goes, you know what? Nope, sorry. Look, I'm not saying either party's right here. I'm not saying either party's wrong. Okay? I'd let them fucking fight it out. Okay? Otherwise, I would call up the Ukrainian ministers and go, when you get a new president, send that guy here and I'll talk to him. I ain't talking to this little shitbag again. Get the fuck out of here. Okay? He fucked up. If he was smart, he'd start groveling now. And hope he can fix it. Because Trump basically said, look, if we're out, good luck, you got to fight it out. Good luck. He said, we don't want... He even said to Zelensky, you told me you don't even want a ceasefire. Get your ceasefire tomorrow, the bullets stop. You just want the war to keep going because they want the fucking money. We gave them $350 billion. They can't account for $200 billion of it. They lost $200 billion. Where did it go? And you keep making demands and asking for more money and asking for more money. That's just like a fucking Section 8. Figure it out. You're taking $11 million a month in fucking pay. Why? You're a war. You shouldn't be taking pay, okay, as president. You don't want to give up your fucking office, okay? You sure as hell ain't blowing the money on suits. Sell some of your properties. I don't know, but this is ridiculous. So I'm glad this happened. I'm glad Trump fucking smacked him in the fucking neck and said, straighten up, pal. Fuck you. You don't come in here making demands. Who the fuck are you? We run the world, okay? We say jump. You just start fucking jumping. You get me? That's like that scene in The Godfather where the senator goes to Michael Corleone and starts making demands. He goes, yeah, my offer's nothing. A couple hours later, this guy wakes up in the fetal position in a fucking cat house with a dead prostitute, and now he needs us. You know what I mean? Like, that's the same fucking thing. Okay? The fact that this guy comes to these fucking meetings dressed like that is that alone is a slap in the face. Where I come from, okay, when you had to go to a sit down, you had to go to a business meeting, you had to meet with people, you had to have a conversation, you came fucking correct. Okay, you dressed properly, put on a suit and tie, you looked good. It might also be your funeral suit. You never know. That's how you go to a meeting. Not dressed like you just fell off of a fucking turnip truck. Fuck this little bastard. Anyway, motherfuckers, Cathouses, and Tampons. Anything goes on the Friday wrap-up, baby, on the Hochul hoedown. So Kathy Hochul will not let this congestion pricing bullshit go. Fuck is wrong with this vagina-faced asshole? Okay, so she meets with Trump last week, and she comes with these fucking cardboard signs. What are we, fucking 8 years old? On like how congestion pricing is working. People love congestion pricing. What people love congestion pricing? Not a single fucking person in New York or New Jersey has anything even remotely close to being good to say about congestion pricing. It doesn't work. What is it? It's all it is a money grab. It's not like they're going to take the money and make vast improvements in city infrastructure. You know how long you're going to be collecting $9 fucking tolls to do that? Get the fuck out of here. That money's going right in everybody's pocket. Fuck out of here. It has not cut down the traffic at all in the city. All it is now is being charged $9. The people who drive into Manhattan are always going to drive into Manhattan. Okay? All this is doing is ass fucking the economy of New York City, because distribution costs go up, prices of everything else goes up. So to go out in Manhattan right now or to do anything in the city, it's going to cost you more fucking money. Okay? So how does this work? So she shows up with these signs. And then she tries to play on, her and Trump's shared New York background, because Jersey is suing New York City over this shit. They're actually suing New York State over this congestion pricing because it's stupid. It's unfair. Okay? And she turns around to Trump and says, really, Mr. President, who cares what Jersey says? And then goes on the news and fucking repeats this again. Fucking dummy. So now she pissed off all of New Jersey. Okay? She actually had the balls to say that New Jersey should be grateful because she's giving them the gift of time. Because now it's 8 minutes faster to get into fucking Midtown. Are you kidding me? No wonder why everybody in Jersey's pissed off, and I can't fucking blame them. This idiot is actually making me agree with people across the fucking river. Okay? The land of no left turns. Congestion pricing is not working. What people don't realize is we have to shut this thing down now, because if this is allowed to happen in New York City, it's going to happen in every fucking city, and it's just going to be a fucking disaster. Trump understands that. She goes, I don't understand why he's so concerned about what's going on in New York City. He should worry about what's going on in the world. No, it's part of the world, okay? And he understands that if you allow this to happen, all these liberal fucking idiot governors are going to do it. It'll happen in Chicago. It'll happen in fucking Los Angeles, Philadelphia, all these major hub cities, and it's going to be a fucking disaster. So he said, I don't give a shit what I don't care what your cardboard signs say, okay? I'm just telling you right now, you got to shut it down. You better do it. Okay, you got till March 21st, and that's that. And she says that she is going to fight it in court. Good luck with that, okay? If only she went after subway crime and with the same conviction, right? Or things that would actually improve the life of New Yorkers, not fuck them. Okay? This bitch needs to go kill herself somewhere. Like, seriously, what are you doing? How the fuck did she get reelected? I don't know a single person that had a Hochul sign on their lawn anywhere in New York. Okay? This was another rigged fucking election. Okay? She should do the state of New York a fucking favor. Go to the governor's mansion. Go into the ballroom and fucking hang herself and do us all a fucking favor. Okay? Seriously. Anyway, kids, get your tickets out. We're about to hop onto that maniacal, magical express of the mayhem and fuckery. The crazy train's about to leave the station. But, woo-hoo! First stop, New York City. So, Mayor Muthafucker is suing the Trump administration over the clawback of the $80 million that was sent to New York City, without authorization, by the way, for migrants. Okay? So, I told you Mayor Motherfucker was an inept and opportunistic piece of shit. Okay, now that Trump basically got him off the fucking hook with this, with whatever fucking crimes he committed, now he turns around and sues the fucking Trump administration. Avant-garde. I told you Trump should have let him fucking swing. I didn't agree with him sticking up for this fucking guy. I don't always agree with Trump. And that's one of the things I definitely did not agree with. Fuck him. Anyway. Next stop, New Jersey. So a cat house in Denville, New Jersey got busted for giving rub and tugs and having an alleged prostitution ring. Now, but that's not the news here. Okay, the news is the owner of this place, who is 63 years old, by the way. Her name is Soon Bang. Oh, welcome to my rub and tug. My name is Soon Bang. You like a licky, sucky, sucky? Hey, listen, at least you can't knock her for false advertising. She was born to be a madam. Her name is Soon Bang. Her father, Daddy Bang, named her Soon. Her sister's later. Her brother, maybe. 63 years old. Good for you, honey. I really don't understand why they don't just leave these fucking massage parlors alone. They ain't hurting nobody. You go in, you get a little loosened up, someone rubs your cock, jerks you off, you give them $80, you walk the fuck out. What's the problem? Okay? But the funny thing is, Soon Bang goes by the name Cindy. How the fuck do you get Cindy out of Soon Bang? Soon Bang Cindy? Where the fuck do these chicks get these names from? I don't understand. Every Chinese person I ever met, they got a Chinese name and then they pull some American name out of their fucking ass. That has absolutely no correlation. Makes no sense. I'm pretty sure the Chinese translation to Soon isn't Cindy. It's probably Soon. Okay? Like the other day I had a meeting and there was this Chinese woman in the meeting. Her name was Yingling Li. Yingling. Her name was Yingling. I thought that was a fantastic. I would name my own child Yingling. Her name made me thirsty. She goes, oh, my name Yingling Li. You call me Jenny. Jenny? How the fuck do you get Jenny out of Yingling? Ying, maybe. Ling. Li, I can understand. Well, Li Li, I've met Chinese people named Li Li, by the way. That's funny, too. But this woman's name was Yingling Li. You call me Jenny. Okay, yeah. Because I'm sure the translation from Chinese to American, and Yingling in American means Jennifer. Absolutely. Unbelievable. Okay, kids, your sports update. I wish I made this shit up. Your sports update. So Aaron Boone's new deal for the Yankees is now in effect. Mind you, let me just remind you, in case you forgot, okay? We get all the way to the World Series by some stroke of fucking luck. Had absolutely nothing to do with Boone. However, once we got there, he touched everything and turned it all to shit. Everything this man did cost us the fucking World Series. Okay? So the Yankees, in their infinite fucking wisdom, extend his contract for 3 goddamn years. They gave him a 3-year deal, good through 2027, and they even bumped his fucking pay to $4.5 million, and then added, 2 years at $5 million and $5.5 million, making this contract worth over $15 million fucking dollars, over the next 3 years. I don't understand. What the fuck is wrong with the management? I miss George Steinbrenner every day. Okay? Every day. Almost as much as I miss my dear departed parents. Okay? Because he's the only one that would have fired everybody and put a manager who could actually manage in the position of leadership for the New York Yankees. Okay? Like I said, this is like giving a chimpanzee an 8-ball and the keys to a Ferrari. 3 years. 3 more years. We got this seed-chewing, fucking retarded, pole-licking fucking jerk-off managing a team. They're never going to win a World Series as long as Aaron Boone is their manager. So if you're expecting, we almost did it last year, we're going to do it this year. No. They didn't make any impressive offseason moves. Okay? We still don't have a good pitching rotation. I mean, we picked up a couple of starters, but let's see what happens. Okay? Usually they either go for these fucking mopes or these busted asses. But we may make it to the playoffs. Great. Shit, we might even make it to the series again. Wouldn't that be nice? We're going to lose. I don't even think we're making it to the series this year, but it's also too soon to tell. But yeah, that's your New York Yankees news. Anyway, the Phillies played the Pirates in a spring training game this week, and this was the score. Poop. Every time, it never gets old. Every time I see that on a TV screen, it's just in poop. Sorry, I got an 8-year-old sense of humor. NHL Rangers play the Maple Leafs tonight at 7 o'clock. Did you see the shellacking they gave the Islanders the other night? That, the season is probably going to shit, but that game was worth the price of admission right there. Islanders and Predators Saturday at 12:30. NBA, Knicks and Grizzlies tonight at 8 o'clock. Nets and Trailblazers tonight at 7:30. Bulls and Raptors tonight at 8. And Tommy's Pub and Grub Review. Well, Wegmans finally opened in Lake Grove on Wednesday. Now, I love this super. I mean, as far as supermarkets go, this is the Cadillac of supermarkets. Like, you can't get better. Wegmans is a supermarket chain that was actually founded in New York, up in Rochester. They're all over, like, the northern part of the state. They don't have any downstate at all. They had them in Jersey. They had them in Pennsylvania. When I was in Jersey and PA, I used to go to them all the time. This supermarket, you can kill an entire day there. They got everything. They got everything. They got a liquor section. They got a food court, and the food is fucking delightful. Sandwich station, sushi, an Italian section, bakeries. Forget about it. The bakery section, you gain weight just what. fresh produce, fresh seafood, fresh beef and pork. Just the butcher's. There's nothing bad I could say about the store. Even the store branded merchandise is better than like the shit you buy like that's branded. Matter of fact, this was the only place that had this orange balsamic vinegar that I loved. I used to buy it by the case. I just finished my last bottle of it last Thanksgiving. I gotta go there and get more. But I'm gonna wait because, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with people. I don't know if this is just a Long Island thing, but when something like this opens up, like, when the first fucking Denny's opened up, you couldn't go anywhere near Denny's for like 8 months because the lines to get it. It's a Denny's, right? Like, just something new like this, like a Chick-fil-A. They lined up all the way down Old Country Road. Now, they're all over the fucking place. Like, wait a minute, it'll be all right. These morons were waiting in line overnight to be the first ones in the store. Like, why? I mean, there's probably a fucking line still today to get into the supermarket. Wait a month, be able to get in and out, no problem. Now, it's on not Middle Country Road. It's in Lake Grove. It's on Wisconsin Highway, which is a busy fucking road. It's down the block from the mall. So that's going to be a nightmare traffic-wise to begin with. But I'll wait a month. Hopefully they open one in Nassau soon. Like I said, I can't say enough about this place. I love this place. When I was in Jersey or PA, I would actually go there and kill the whole day. Like if I had nothing to do, like on a Sunday, jogging suit Sunday, fuck it. I would go right there. You could buy a beer and walk around the supermarket with it, which is exactly what I would do. I would go there, have breakfast, wander around, do some food shopping, have lunch, have a couple of cocktails, and boom, go home. I killed the whole fucking day. It's great. Greatest fucking place in the world. It's like Disney World with food. So I don't mind driving 45 minutes an hour out to Lake Grove just to go to the supermarket. I'll bring a cooler. It'll be fine. On other Pub and Grub review news, Mr. Softy is opening their first brick-and-mortar store in East Islip. I'm sure this will be a fucking zoo when it opens, too. I can't believe that they never opened an actual brick-and-mortar store before. Like, Mr. Softy's always been sold in Mr. Softy trucks. It's a brilliant fucking idea. Okay? I can't understand how it took this fucking long for anyone to open a Mr. Softy ice cream parlor. I'm telling you, my cousin is probably delighted by this. I had a cousin who got hit by a Mr. Softy truck when he was a kid. He was a fat little kid. And the Mr. Softy truck was coming. He got all excited, and he ran across the street. He had to get some more ice cream because his thighs weren't rubbing together enough. So he runs across the street, and the truck hit him. Laying there, he broke his leg. I think he even dented the truck. I couldn't stop fucking laughing. Probably sounded like a London broil being thrown against the bathtub. Pow! Slayed him out. So, I'm sure this probably delights. We're not very close, in case you haven't figured that out yet. Anyway, kids, your PSA.
Hello, friends. It's Tommy the Talking Tampon here today with your PSA. You know, when you're having one of those days where everything just seems to be going to shit, just remember, it could be worse. You could be a tampon on a heavy flow day.
Stay COVID-less, kids. No mask, don't ask. Haters and kiss my ass. And remember, who loves you, babe? That's been your Friday wrap-up, and I'll see you when I see you.